Rain, thunderstorms and possible further flooding remained the theme of the week for much of eastern Australia, with a fresh burst of moisture on the way with a cold front from tomorrow. Let's start though by taking a look at today's thunderstorm forecast. Now we can see that for the remainder of today, severe thunderstorms are once again possible across northern inland and eastern Queensland and much of eastern New South Wales. Now, any severe storms bring the risk of heavy rainfall that could lead to flash flooding, damaging wind gusts and large hail. In fact, we may even see locally giant-sized hail about parts of the central tablelands of New South Wales if those severe storms really get going this afternoon. It's also worth noting that the ACT and Canberra may see severe thunderstorms through the course of today, but that severe storm risk doesn't quite extend to the coast. That means Sydney, Wollongong, Newcastle, Brisbane, all of our coastal locations may see the non-severe storms today, but they're much less likely to see that really severe impact weather, which is more likely a little ways further inland, mostly about the elevated terrain. Now, rainfall totals through till the end of today are fairly patchy. Many areas, in fact, will see a fairly dry day if those showers and storms happen to pass them by. But where we do see those storms moving directly overhead, we could see that moderate to locally heavy rainfall that could still lead to flash flooding, particularly through parts of southeastern New South Wales. As we go into tomorrow, we're going to see the thunderstorm risk for many of the same areas of eastern Australia. However, for tomorrow, the risk will extend into eastern parts of Victoria, including the Yarra and Dandenong Ranges and parts of East Melbourne. It's also worth noting that our non-severe storms, marked in green on this map, also include the remainder of Victoria, Tasmania, inland New South Wales and parts of eastern South Australia as well. Once again, damaging wind gusts and large hail are a risk with severe storms tomorrow, with heavy rainfall that could lead to flash flooding the primary concern. That risk of rainfall is really going to ramp up with a cold front that will be crossing through the southeast from tomorrow. We can see it coming through with our rainfall totals. Here's the front early Wednesday morning starting to push across Victoria. As it makes its way eastwards, we'll see the rainfall totals really ramping up through eastern Victoria and southeast New South Wales in particular. A widespread 20 to 40 millimetres is possible, with storm-driven rainfall totals likely to be quite a bit higher through that far southeastern part of the continent. In fact, even as this system moves off the coast and starts to take a lot of its moisture with it, we do still need to keep an eye on it. As we go through Friday and towards the weekend, there is a possibility that we could see a low pressure system deepening along this low pressure trough. Now, exactly when this system might develop, how close it is to mainland Australia and where it moves will determine how strong the southerly winds are pushing up the New South Wales coast and where we might see further rainfall across the weekend. At this point in time, we may see further moderate falls about that northern coastline, but it's a situation that's still unfolding. So communities are advised to keep a close eye on the forecast as it firms up over the next couple of days. In fact, you can find all of the forecasts and warnings for your area via the Bureau's website, the BOM weather app, and via our social media. Stay safe with the storms today and tomorrow, and we'll catch you in the next update.